Okay, this might sound crazy, but zoom out for a second and stick with me. The stock market's ripping. Trump's smiling. The man literally just said, we're going to have more days like this. And the market believed him. But here's what they're not showing you on TV. Behind the Wall Street rally is a chessboard being set for crypto. A 50% chance of 3 rate cuts this year? That's like pouring jet fuel onto this market. We can't get a rate cut until September. There's only 4 months left in the year. 3 of those 4, we could be seeing rate cuts. And right when timing couldn't be any better, boom! The SEC chairs. He breaks his silence. The crypto bill, it's speeding through. Ripple quietly dropping a video that basically connects XRP to the entire financial elite. We're talking BlackRock, Goldman Sachs, Franklin Templeton, Citi, and more. Dude, they're not preparing for the future. They're building it right now. And you're about to see why that changes everything. Make sure you stick around to the end because we are going deep. Welcome to the Bullwinkle Blueprint, folks. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button. And if you're looking to become a member of the channel and go ad-free, plus get yourself some bonus TA content, make sure you hit that join button. It is right under every single YouTube video, or it's on my main page. But if you're looking to support the channel for free, as always, and the video this morning posting, you guys are crushing it. You hit that thumbs up. Let's see if we can get to 1,000 thumbs up. You press the thumbs up button. It takes you 2 seconds. It supports the channel for free. I'm telling you, if you ever start making content, you're going to realize how important this thumbs up is. Without further ado, sit back, relax. Let's jump into it. Bitcoin. $114,769. It's up 0.25%. Not too bad, not too shabby. Ethereum coming in at 3,670. It's up over 3%. And XRP coming in at $3.05. It is up over 2.21%. Total cryptocurrency market cap is coming in at 3.77 trillion. We are trying to get back to that, or trying to break that psychological barrier of $4 trillion. And here it is from the Trump man himself. Good day in the stock markets. Dow's up 585, 1.34%. S&P's up 1.47. Nasdaq's up almost 2%. He said there'll be many more days like this. America is very rich again and stronger than ever before. Thank you for your attention to this matter. I already can envision it. I know you can see it as well. The day where Trump comes out and puts out a report like this, but you're going to see Bitcoin up 20%, Ethereum up 15%, XRP up 80%. That day is coming very soon. Then we get this. There's a 50% possibility that we get 3 rate cuts in 2025. Everyone is aiming for September for the first. Look, if we don't get a rate cut in September, we're not getting rate cuts this year. We might not get rate cuts at all. It is that simple. Everyone's like, they need to cut rates. No, they don't need to do anything, because the man who cuts the rates is the man who thinks that everything is fine and dandy out there. But let's explain why this could supercharge this crypto cycle. First off, when the Fed cuts rates, they're basically making it cheaper for you to borrow money. That unlocks liquidity across the board. Businesses borrow more, investors get more aggressive, and suddenly the appetite for risk goes through the roof. What is crypto? It is a risk asset. What asset class thrives in high risk, high reward environments? Well, it's crypto. But here's the kicker, because every major crypto bull run that we have had, so 2013, 2017, and 2021, it started when the Fed either paused rate hikes or began easing. In other words, when money started flowing again. So if we're looking at not 1, not 2, but 3 cuts in the final 4 months of this year, you better buckle up. That's not a pivot. That's a full-blown U-turn. It signals to Wall Street, to the hedge funds, to the global investors that, hey, it's time to get risk on again. And what do they want to go risk on with? Well, they're going to be looking to see what has the most upside. And that's going to be Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP, and the rest of the altcoin market. And don't forget, stablecoins and tokenized assets. As rates fall, cash becomes less attractive to hold. That's when we start seeing flows into yield-bearing DeFi crypto lending platforms and blockchain rails for real-world assets. The entire Web3 economy, guess what? It gets a boost. Then we get this. Listen up. It's only 49 seconds. Stick with them because after this, we're jumping into the meat and potatoes of this video, and you're not going to want to miss it.
House, of course, did, and that was the pushback. Can you talk to us a little about why that would be important to ensure that there is not a central bank cryptocurrency?
Well, I think it's best for that sort of thing to be left to the private sector. The government can mine the legal tender and the dollar itself, but the means of transfer and that sort of thing, I think, is best left to innovators. And we don't want to become like China, where you have the threat of a government that can run roughshod over people's bank accounts directly. So I think it's best to leave that to banks and financial institutions and whatever may develop in the next few decades as far as where people put their money and how they transfer.
All right, this is massive. No Fed-issued CBDC, not now and maybe never. So if you've been wondering whether crypto is going to survive regulations, this is your sign. The crypto bill is moving fast, and it's making one thing very, very clear here. The U.S. doesn't want one central authority controlling your money. And honestly, it's like saying, we're not letting Amazon run every grocery store in America. We want competition, we want options, and we want freedom. Now, while this is all playing out over here, Ripple's out here playing chess. They're buying up key infrastructure. They're pushing RLUSD, a US compliant stablecoin. There's not too many of those. And they're building the plumbing for a system where XRP doesn't just survive, it powers the future of global settlement. Are you feeling it? This isn't just bullish. This is a sign that A, crypto's not going anywhere, and that B, crypto is starting to graduate and it's coming to the main stage. Oh, and if you're still watching, here's a quick reminder. Hit that like button for you. Let's get into this. Everyone, I don't know if you've seen it yet, but Smoke dissected a video. Ripple put out a new video yesterday. It's absolutely fire. It's straight up banging. Here's clips from it. In this clip, what are they showing? They're featuring Ondo's finance tokenization, which is illustrating the XRP Ledger, which is connected to BlackRock, Franklin Templeton, Benji's Fund, Goldman Sachs, Citi, and JPMorgan. Yeah, you can't make this up. The XRP Ledger is connected to all of these folks. Ripple is not putting out a video that is illustrating and showing you fake information. This is all real. They are telling you. I told you about Ondo. I've been screaming to you about Ondo for quite some time. They already work with Ripple. Ondo is one of those assets that you start stacking now. 4 years from now, you're going to hit a 25 to 50x. Imagine what 50 bucks a week, 100 bucks a week, 200 bucks a week for the next 4 years adds up to. Here's the clip.
Build institutional grade products like OUSG. We really need to work with partners that have a focus on institutional grade standards and 24/7 instant convertibility. So we're really excited to finally be able to bring OUSG to XRP Ledger, the decentralized public blockchain, to continue to build institutional grade cash products alongside Ripple. That's something that a lot of our institutional clients have been really drawn to. It's about routing capital and assets to make a financial system that is ultimately faster, fairer, and more accessible to everyone.
All right, we're going to stop it there. You don't need to see the whole thing. Look, you can see on the board, Goldman Sachs, Citi, JPMorgan. You can see here, Build, if you don't know, is from BlackRock. And this is all connected into RLUSD and into Ripple stablecoin. Let me remind you who is speaking at Swell. Some of the same companies that we just talked about in here, right? Citi, they were in the picture. Franklin Templeton, they were in the picture. There was another one in here, hold on. Franklin, Citi, Fidelity, BlackRock, there they are. They were in the picture, okay? Let's talk about this. This isn't some abstract, maybe someday theory. This is happening now. Ondo Finance, the company pioneering tokenized US treasuries. Now, if you're not deep into crypto, let me break this down for you for a real world example that's going to make this sink in. Imagine you got a savings account. You deposit $100. and the bank says it's there. But they're actually lending it out, flipping it 10x and earning yield while you get the crumbs. Now flip the script. Because with tokenization, like what Ando is doing, that $100 becomes a digital token backed by something real. Okay? Like US Treasuries. You hold it in your wallet, you see the yield. You're the bank. You earn the returns. But here's where it gets wild. Ripple is showing that the XRP Ledger, fast, cheap, and decentralized, is the railway for this entire ecosystem. That means these financial titans, they're not just dipping their toes into crypto. They're planting flags on XRP's infrastructure. BlackRock's Build Fund, Franklin's Benji Fund, all being tokenized, all digitally native, all plugged into the XRP Ledger. That's like Apple saying, hey, we're going to run all of our iPhones through one charging cable, and that cable is XRP. This isn't just bullish. This is legacy finance admitting that they need blockchain, and they have chosen Ripple's tech to get there. So next time someone tells you that XRP is just for remittances, you show them the chart and you ask them, why are the biggest money managers on earth building on it? Folks, I'm going to leave it right there. This video is straight up fire. I got so much more to say. We're going to have so much more coverage on this. You better like it. You better subscribe. And you better come back because the next video I'm going to blow you away. I'll catch everyone on the next one.